Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Oman Cricket Academy. It's the Oman D10 powered by Fancode. Match number 4. Ruwi Rangers and Darsait Titans taking on each other for the first time in this edition of the Oman D10, live from Al Emirat grounds in Oman. Let's quickly head down to the sidelines. We've got Amin out there in the middle with the two captains for the toss.
It's match number 4 at the Oman D10 powered by Fancode. The home teams over here right now is with us, Ruwi Rangers, joined by me, Captain Naseem Khushi. Darsait Titans are the opponents they are up against. With me also is the match official, Mujahid K. We have the coins here for the all-important toss. Khanjar is the call. And Khanjar it is. Darsait Titans wins the toss. What is your decision? What would you like to do tonight?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are going to bowl first.
First game of an important tournament, D10. What are your thoughts? What is your thought process about going through this tournament, especially in a format like D10?
D10, very fast format. There is, no time. So this is our second season and third season, if I'm not wrong. And we are looking forward. And today is the first day of this tournament, and from first few games, low scoring games, and when the match is going on, then due factor also comes. So we are looking for
Any changes in the squad? How is the squad shaping up? Are there any new faces? What's the whole setup like?
Yes, we have a few new faces, and we have a very balanced team. So we are trying to make good combination for the first game, and we are looking forward to this.
All right. Have a good game.
Thank you very much.
Naseem, Darsait Titans ने टॉस जीता है, बॉलिंग लिया है. आपका क्या ख्याल है? आप क्या कर सकते थे अगर आप टॉस जीतते थे तो?
जी, हम लोग भी बॉलिंग के लिए जाते हैं.
और ऐसा क्यों है? आप क्यों यहाँ पे जो टीम्स टॉस जीत रहे हैं वो अक्सर बॉलिंग ले रहे हैं, एंड क्या कारण है और क्या वजह है जिसकी वजह से परफॉर्मेंस ऐसी हो रही है?
ये थोड़ा क्रिकेट थोड़ी फास्ट है, और जो एक दो बॉल जो न्यू बॉल होता है वो थोड़ा स्विंग भी होता है, इसलिए वो बेनिफिट के लिए थोड़ा टॉस जीत के पहले बैटिंग के लिए बॉलिंग के लिए जाते हैं सर.
ओके, D20 में रुवी रेंजर्स चैंपियन रह चुका है. आपका पर्सनल परफॉर्मेंस एंड पर्सनल फॉर्म भी काफ़ी अच्छा रह चुका है, नेशनल टीम के लिए भी. किस तरीके के स्क्वाड के साथ आप आगे जा रहे हैं इस मैच के अंदर? कुछ चेंजेस हैं, कुछ नए लोग आए हैं?
जी, काफ़ी चेंजेस हैं. यंग टीम है, यंग लड़के हैं. हमारे की जो लड़के हैं वो इधर नहीं है, जैसे बिलाल है, नदीम है और कलीम है, वो इधर नहीं है. हम उनके बिना ये मैच खेलने के लिए जा रहे हैं. तो यंग लड़के हैं, इंशाल्लाह एफर्ट करेंगे इंशाल्लाह.
ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट. हैव अ ग्रेट गेम.
थैंक यू.
Alright, so the news from the toss central is that the Darsait Titans have won the toss and have elected to bowl first.
Well, thank you, Amin. So the news is that Darsait Titans have won the toss, and Amir Kaleem, who's changed jerseys, is now a part of Darsait Titans, was a part of Kuwait Warriors earlier. He's decided to bowl first. Interesting call there. We'll have to see how that pans out. Teams that have scored well in the first innings, well, the teams batting second have not been able to chase it. 121 in that previous game was not chased down. So if Ruwi Rangers can get to that total, that will be a daunting task for Darsait Titans. Meanwhile, we're all set for the first ball to be bowled. The two openers out there in the middle, Khalid Kail and Naseem Khushi. And joining me in the comm box is another happy man, Mudassir Ali.
Thank you, Shoaib, and good evening to all of our viewers. The last game of the day 1 of Oman D10, Darsait Titans versus Ruwi Rangers. The first ball, and it's Khalid Kail on strike. Beautiful looking drive. What an effort coming from the mid-off fielder, saving certain runs for his team. Off the mark with that single. An ordinary piece of backing by the wicket-keeper, resulting in an extra run Two experienced batter, running hard between the wickets. So off to a good start. Couple of runs has been added to the total. And Khalid Khail looking good. Alongside him is Naseem Khushi, the tall right-hand batter who has been in tremendous form in Nepal, winning that final against Nepal in the super over and qualifying for 2024 T20 finals. And you were there, Shoaib. Oman, though they have been unlucky when it comes to the ACC Men's Premier Cup, losing to UAE in the semi-final, but this time in Nepal, they not only defeated some good teams, but they went on to defeat the home favorite, Nepal, in that super over game.
Yes, Oman have done really well in the last few years. They've just grown leaps and bounds, and you're talking about that final. I was there. I was fortunate enough to be part of that. That was a very, very good game. One of the best that I've ever seen or have been a part of. Both the teams had already qualified for the World Cup, but it was the big finals which went all the way into the super over, and then Oman winning that game. And Nepal and Oman both will be traveling to the US and the Caribbean in June this year for the T20 World Cup. The groups are out. Oman will be playing, there you go, the captain of the Oman side, Zishan Maqsood. Swing and a miss. So Oman will be playing the likes of Australia and England in that group, which is going to be such a historic moment for a side like Oman. They've worked really hard towards it, and now it is their time to shine. And this D10 is going to be a very important preparation going into the T20 format. Yes, still some time left, but you can see all the key players, all the players who are part of the squad are playing the D10. Hit hard and hit in the gap by Khalid Khail. First boundary of the innings from the bat of Khalid.
A slight error, width offered and nicely played towards that cover region by Khalid Khail. First boundary for Khalid and first boundary for Ruwi Rangers. Struck hard, no chance for the fielder. 6 runs, 10 wickets in hand. It has been a good over from Shafiq, except that previous delivery. Brilliant comeback, pulling on the right channel, and with the dot delivery, over number 1 comes to an end. 6 for no loss.
No, mid on in. अंदर ही रहेंगे जाओ उधर
Covering leg. Left arm up.
आमिर भाई कौन lads
Interesting tactics by the captain himself, Amir Khalim, getting ready to bowl that second over in the power play. It will be Naseem Khushi, the right hand tall batter of Ruwi Rangers, on strike against Amir Khalim. Trying to sweep that delivery, not in a comfortable position. Top edge, a single off the mark. It's a good tactics, not offering much pace to these two batters. They're having conversation here, Zishan Maqsood and Amir Khalim. It's taking some time. That field adjustment. Overall, two good teams battling against each other on the day one, the final game of The day one of Oman D10 powered by Fancode. Onto the back foot. Just clearing that mid-on fielder. One bounce, 4 runs. So dealing in boundaries. The talented Khalid Khail getting better of Amir Kaleem.
Yeah, just rocked on the back foot. A bit short from Amir. And very quickly judging the length on that delivery and going on the back foot. Playing over mid-on. And gets 4 runs. Good shot from Khalid Khail. Now goes towards backward square leg. That's a very good shot. Swept and it's gone the distance. Expecting, anticipating that full delivery from Amir. And he's made full use of that. Another brilliant hit for 6.
Brilliant batting by Khalid Khail. The first boundary in this over. He cleared mid-on and forced Amir Kaleem to change the field. Deep square leg coming inside the 30-yard circle and full advantage taken by Khail. Going down on one knee and connects well. A maximum. A good start has been provided by Khalid Khail. And if I'm not wrong, he's one of your favorite batters in Oman. Whenever we are in Dubai or in Sharjah, Shoaib talks a lot about Khalid Khail.
And there you go. That is why I talk a lot about him. That is a staggering hit. Absolutely outstanding batting from Khalid Khail. Appreciation from the dugout. That was short and wide. And he's hit that flat and it's gone all the way for 6.
Even against the spinner, look at that power generator on the back foot. Hit hard and with ease getting that maximum. On fire, Khalid Khail against Amir Kaleem going for some runs. Back-to-back maximums. And quickly score moves to 23.
That's much better. Good delivery. They're appealing for it. They won't be taking any risks. They will go upstairs. The umpire, Khalid Khail, feels that he is in the crease. Let's find out.
A confident appeal coming from the wicket keeper. Trying to go big, misses the line completely. Interesting to see whether the back leg is in the air.
Well, I think his foot is inside the crease when the bails are off. And it was not in the air. So we'll wait for the umpire's call and see what he thinks.
So not out, a good decision has been made and the right decision from the third umpire. A good comeback by Amir Kaleem. Slow in the air. So 2 back-to-back dot deliveries and expensive over, 17 runs from that first over of Amir Kaleem. At the end of over number 2, Ruwi Rangers 23 for no loss.
हेलो तू उधर चल जा सामने मिड नेक्स्ट टाइम अंदर आ जा साल अंदर है बोलो कमिंग लेफ्ट आर्म राउंड
So it's going to be spin from both ends. Zishan Maqsood comes in to bowl. Good captaincy. This is what happens when you know your players and your opposition. Zishan and Amir both know that Naseem Khushi likes space on the ball. And since he's there out there in the middle, they are trying to bowl as much spin as possible. Also the ball is turning a bit, Mudassir. So that will also help and aid the spinners.
Mind games here by these two, Khalid Khail and Zishan Maqsood. Slow in the air. The last moment checking his shot, Khalid. It's a good start by Zishan Maqsood. Couple of deliveries, couple of singles. An ordinary piece of bowling, helping Naseem Khushi to fetch a boundary. No chance for the final leg fielder. A slight error and full advantage taken by Naseem Khushi. A good start has been provided by these two batters. Trying to bowl that quicker delivery. Back off length, waited on the back foot and nicely guided past final leg. Hit hard on the back foot. Fielder settling but no chance. First maximum from the blade of Naseem Khushi. A slight error, missing his line completely here, Zishan Maqsood.
Yeah, the margin of error against Naseem is very less. If you bowl a good delivery, you have a chance, but that was a very ordinary delivery from Zishan, and Naseem Khushi just pounced on it. 6 for him. Quick run taken. This is sensible batting. Yes, it's a 10-over game, but you still can get enough runs on the board without taking or balancing the risks involved. You've got a 6, take a single. That's what Naseem has done.
13 runs so far. Was in the air, but just in front of the point fielder. So 2 good overs for Ruwi Rangers. They have got 30 runs in the last couple of overs. At the end of over number 3, Ruwi Rangers 36 for no loss.
No, 2. Same like power play.
पॉइंट ले रहे हो?
हाँ ले ऐड होने रख अंदर
कवरिंग
फील्डर आने का इधर बस
थैंक यू
ये दो जाएगा केड़े ले रहे थर्डमैन शफीक कौन से ले रहे हो थर्डमैन वन स्क्वायर लेग नो यार हाफ भी लगेगी थर्डमैन कासा इन ओए या इन या इसको भेज दे पानी का 2 पॉइंट ले ले
रेडी
बॉलिंग चेंज राइट आर्म ओवर
इतने तेरी भी टिकी 50 करना है 50 कौन मैं सिंगल करके उधर चलना हूँ मारेगा मैं 3
Shafiq comes into bowl. First ball slashed behind point. Good fielding there. Good effort. Just a single. Keeps them down to a single. Brings Khalid Khail on strike. Nicely bowled, short delivery. Beats Khalid Khail.
Shoaib, take us through to that journey of Oman winning that final against Nepal. Because they were unlucky a couple of months ago in Nepal losing to UAE. But this time they had a very good side. They had a very good preparation, especially against Afghanistan Abdalian. They had 5-match series of T20 games and couple of ODI. They were well prepared going to Nepal for the qualifiers. In the air, backpedaling the fielder, and a well-judged catch taken by the youngster. That is the end of Khalid Khail. An impressive piece of bowling. But Shafiq fetches him his first wicket of this game.
Yeah, he's kept it short. He's kept it away from Khalid Khail and he's put him in an uncomfortable situation. That short ball trying to pull gets a mistimed hit and a very good catch taken. Very well done. First wicket down. Khalid Khail walks back 37 for 1.
अच्छे बाल हैं पहले वाला उधर चल नहीं जानी रवि की है मारन दे खेल देखे से ये कितने अच्छा है अच्छा भाई आपको क्या
Covering. Right arm over. 3 to go.
At last, a wicket going down for Ruwi Rangers. The dangerous looking Khalid Khail back in the hut. Now it will be a left and right hand combination out there in the middle for Ruwi. Shafiq Jan runs in. Flick of the wrist. Quick single has been taken. Not happy by the effort. The fielder at fine leg.
This is just the opening that Darsait wanted, a wicket, a breakthrough. They've got that. Can they now put some pressure on Ruwi Rangers? Catches the call, another short delivery, another chance, and will be taken. 2 wickets in the over. What an over, what a spell this is. Shafiq Jan has bowled one of his best 5 deliveries. That is another sharp bouncer, hurried on to Naseem, who has sliced that in the air, and a very good catch taken at deep third. Celebration time for Shafiq Jan. 2 wickets down, 38 for 2.
Checking for that front line no ball here. He has been very impressive in his first over. Now bowling those short pitch deliveries to the openers. Someone like Naseem Khushi, he is in trouble against that short pitch delivery of Shafiq Jan. Just waiting for that confirmation. What an over by this fast bowler of Darsait Titans. Will it be a double strike in this over? He has already got better of Khalid Khail. Now Naseem Khushi is in trouble. I think he has done well. What would you suggest here, Shoaib?
I suggest we sit out and not say anything because it's a very tricky decision. Let's wait for the umpire's signal. Well, what's happening? Okay, there you go. green and a red because Naseem Khushi was already walking. I think the umpire pressed the wrong button. But the wicket is confirmed. It's down. It's 38 for 2.
Covering. Ball. Right arm over. 1 to go.
What a spell he is delivering for his team. One last time in this game, running in Shafiq Jan. And nicely managed on the back foot. Ball racing towards the fence. Double strike, but ends the over with the boundary. A successful over from Shafiq Jan comes to an end. 4 overs done, 42 for the loss of 2.
अभी आइए सर कैप ले रहा हूँ मैं तो नहीं तूने दाल का पाल यार दाब अच्छा यू गो डीप ओके तीनों अंदर रहेंगे मानिक बाहर मानिक he wants 3 here this one now he wants 3 there हां भाई तरफ क्या कर ठीक है come on flip also yes आइटम उससे next up मचा keep one here first one this ए मचा कुछ चिल्ले you don't want here ए मचा
A good comeback by the Darsait Titans. They have got the wickets of 2 dangerous batters of Ruwi Rangers, Khalid Khail and Naseem, back in the hut. Another left-arm orthodox has been introduced by Amir Kaleem. Slipping position for the left-hander. In fact, and right arm off break bowler, nicely managed on the back foot, cut hard, a brilliant shot, getting a boundary. 2 left-handers out there in the middle, width offered, and nicely managed, keeping it down the ground. No chance for Ajay Lal Cheta. Keeping in mind the left-hander out there in the middle, captain Amir Kaleem getting in an off-break bowler. Lots of experience. Side of Darsait Titans, Ajay Lal Cheta, Amir Kaleem, former Oman national players. Alongside them is the current national team captain Zishan Maqsood. A good comeback. This time just slow in the air, pulling his length back. A big heave towards that cow corner. And what a strike. Some power has been generated. This young left-hand batter, Mujibur. A brilliant shot. Though they have lost 2 big wickets, they continues to find those boundaries and maximums. Extraordinary hitting from this left-hand batter. An expensive over. 11 runs of 5 deliveries in this over. They are missing the services of some key players. No Bilal Khan, no Nadeem in this side. Running hard the first run. And fumble. Yes and no. Everything is happening out there in the middle. Luckily, no damage has been done.
Come lads, come lads, come lads. Danu.
Nicely worked away. for a single. They're looking for the second. No, they'll just settle for one.
Nice, Sahil.
End of an over. Number 5 is 55 for 2.
Lads. Boy. Same net. Yeah.
Right down round. Covering. This side.
चलो सेम रहेगा.
Bowling chain right arm round.
Come on, lads.
Thank you, Shoaib and Mudassir. Ruwi Rangers 55 for 2. 5 overs, going well at the moment with good run rate. Darsait Titans has to work hard to contain Ruwi Rangers batsman. This time he hammered it towards the extra cover boundary. Fielder is there. 2 runs to the total. It's 2 very good batters back into the pavilion, inclusive of Naseem Khushi. Joining me is Amin Wagle, my co-partner. Amin, how are you?
Well, I'm doing well, and so are the Ruwi Ranger batters. That's an exquisite lofted shot over covers for the Ruwi Rangers. What a shot that was, sailing across, crossing the boundary ropes. There was no protection out there in the deep. So all he had to do was just loft it over the fielder who was placed inside the circle. The Ruwi Rangers have got off to a flying start. 60 plus runs from the first 5 overs is definitely not a bad deal right now. Been a blessing in disguise as the Darsait Titans won the toss and elected to bowl. He had no clue whatsoever how to deal with that ball.
He wanted to play, but the last moment decided against it. And it's a wide. Look at that one. He wanted to play. And then let it out, and so the wicket keeper also. So 2 early matches of the day. Match number 1 and number 2 was very low scoring matches. Finished, but the last match between Busters and Amroy was a good one. And we hope that this one will also be a very good match.
And catch it was the call, and Amir Kaleem pouches that safely. So Mujibur Ali perishes trying to up the ante. Not that the Ruwi Rangers needed any kind of special effort. However, on this occasion, the bowler Lakmal Ravindra Karunaratne gets the better of the batter. So Abhishek departs. I beg your pardon, it was not Mujibur Ali. Abhishek Batra departs for 14. He got that of just 7 balls with 2 boundaries in that innings of his. And the Ruwi Rangers are 63 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Covering. Thank you. Right arm round, 1 to go.
New batter Karan Sonavle makes his way out to the centre. Quite experienced, especially in terms of D10 format. He's played 28 matches, scored a 416 runs for the team. Averages at least 17 so far. But the Ruwi Rangers are playing the right brand of cricket. And straight away, he looks to rotate strike Karan Sonavle.
Over.
6 overs gone, 64 for 3.
on, lads. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Next please. Lightly. भाई आप उधर better bowler coming left arm round.
Over number 7, bowled by the third in the international ranking, the Oman all-rounder and the captain of Oman national team, Zishan Maqsood. A very, very clever bat bowler, mixing his left arm orthodox spin.
Managed to hit that one onto his own helmet. Karan Sonavle. Zishan Maqsood had an expensive first over, went for 13 off his first. Taken to the cleaners. Look to make amends. And that's what's expected for champion like Zishan Maqsood. Now, courtesy that it's going to be a protocol wherein the batter will have to be checked by the physio with the usual questions: look up, look down, look left, look right, can you follow the finger? Ask a few basic questions. But everything looks well.
Half of the physio job done by Amir Kaleem, and the batter is satisfied, so as the physio also, that he was rightly checked him up. Helped the physio to reduce his work a bit. I think the ball hit first ball and then hit on the helmet.
Yeah, that was obvious. Took an outside edge. So he drills it onto the onside. Two fielders there, out there in the deep, trying to save that boundary. They're the boundary riders, committed, making sure they don't go for the second run. So the only way right now Darsait Titans can pull things back are by suffocating the Ruwi Ranger batters for runs. Catch it is the call, catch it is the call. Just couldn't manage to hold on or latch on to that catch. But the boundary rider does well. Himdi Yusuf on that occasion does really well, does not allow the ball to cross the boundary ropes. But the veteran Zishan Maqsood is furious. He expects 120% if there is something of that sort from his fielders.
He did a good effort to get the ball. Once again in the similar position, but this time it is over the fence for maximum. Beautiful shot. Well timed.
Well, absolutely. You can see how an ordinary fielding effort or maybe a tough chance that can be latched on to changes the mood of the game, turns the game on its head. The first match of match day number 1, you could see the Gubra Giants inspired by a brilliant fielding effort. And this time he manages to latch onto it. So finally Zishan Maqsood gets his prey. Good wicket here, timely wicket here, just at the stroke of the 7-over mark. And it's Karan Sonavle who will have to walk back to the pavilion. Right then, so Karan Sonavle departs. He scored 10 in just 4 balls. And he started that with 1 maximum. At the end of the 7th over, the Ruwi Rangers are 74 for the loss of 5. So beg your pardon, there's still another delivery left of the Zishan Maqsood over. As Mujibur Ali makes his way, Nadeem Khan makes his way out there in the center. It's his first match, and Zishan Maqsood, this time he skied it. And once again, the fielder just barely manages to make it all the way to complete that catch. If I'm not mistaken, that was Ajay Lal Cheta. Plenty of years of experience behind him. And now it's the end of the 7th over. The Ruwi Rangers 75 for the loss of 4.
I'll go there. No, stand in. Okay.
So far, the run rate is quite okay as far as the Rangers are concerned. 75 for 4. 7 overs gone. 3 more overs to go. And I'm sure Rangers will try to get past 100 runs.
Left arm over, bowling change.
Both Titans and Rangers have got plenty of stars in them. All national team players in both the sides. So it will be a very good contest to see. As we have seen the good match, the third match between Bosters and Amarat Royals. Down the leg side. It's a wide to start it.
Bit of a loose delivery here from Kasun. Generally pretty accurate, pretty much on the mark. It's the nature of this 10 over game wherein both the batters and the bowlers need to be on their mark, on the money from ball number 1. High back lift here from the left-hander. Does not manage to get hold of it. So this is where the Darsait Titans will want to pull things back, because from here onwards, another 3 overs to go. What do you reckon? Restricting a team to around 90, 95. Do you think you have a foot in the door, trying to save the match, giving the batters of your team some sort of a chance to chase down that total?
Yeah, of course, yes. 1995 coming down the wicket, try to heaved it over the long on or long off, missed it completely, straight to the keeper. Well, yes, 95-100 is a good total, not very good, but of course 100 is a good total to defend. With the likes of the bowling of Ruwi Rangers, they have a lot of national team bowlers in them. So a lot depends upon these two players, how they will play. This time once again. And that's a chance of a run out. Brilliant bowling. It was almost yorked. And both the batters go for the run. And it was nicely picked it up by the bowler himself and shattered the stumps. We'll have to see. It was a run out. So wicket number 5 gone.
Yep. Brilliant piece of effort here from Kasun on his own follow-up. The moment he bowled that ball, he knew that the batters were thinking to steal a single out there, trying to rotate the strike, because he was finding it quite difficult to get away with him. And Kasun Fernando makes no mistake. So, courtesy, that bit of smart work from Kasun, Mujibur Ali finds his way back to the pavilion. He scored a well-made 12 of just 6 balls.
Covering. Left arm over, 3 to go.
New batter Vignesh Yadav. Once again, another debutant in this format of the game for the Ruwi Rangers. Vignesh Yadav seems like a compact player, flexible. The captain, Naseem Khushi, did mention at the time of the toss that a lot of their key players are missing in this particular match, as well as throughout the tournament. People like Bilal Khan, who are right at the moment playing overseas.
Oh, this beautiful delivery outside the off stump, moving away from the batter. Bilal Khan is doing well in the BPL. Today he's got 3 wickets and became the man of the match also. So it's good, very good outing for Bilal Khan. Of course, these players, when you are going to play the leagues outside Oman, the name of Oman as well as their own performances will give them more chances to play more league matches around the world.
Played uppishly into the air. There's the fielders trying to settle underneath it. And once again, another effort trying to save the boundary. Once again, Darsait Titans are finding a bit of a hard time out in the field, latching on to catches. Ubaidullah on that occasion. Generally a very good fielder, safe pair of hands out there in the deep.
What a valiant effort from Ubaid. It was almost a 6. He stopped that one, jumping in there, pushed the ball back into the playing area. Look at that one. Look at the effort, running behind it. And you know it is what a brilliant effort. Just save a maximum.
1 to go.
It is brilliant effort.
Absolutely, just 2 runs taken on that occasion. He definitely saved 4 runs. At the end of the day, it should make a huge difference on the scoreboard, especially if the Darsait Titans manage to chase this total down. Stealing another one here. Good running between the wickets by the 2 batters. Out there in the middle, Vignesh Yadav and Nadeem Khan. Brings an end to the 8th over as the Ruwi Rangers have just been pulled back by the Darsait Titans, 80 for the loss of 5 wickets.
No, 3 there. Polo change coming right up wrong.
The weather here at the Oman Cricket Academy ground is becoming cooler now. Almost halfway before the 12th time. This is onto the back foot. This time he pulled it over the long off region for maximum. It's a beautiful shot onto the back foot with full force on the bat.
Finish well here, lads.
Yeah, poor delivery, banged it in short as the batter rocks onto his back foot. Make sure he connects well and straight down the ground. That's not an easy shot to play. Mix up in the middle. And that shall lead to the perishing of Vignesh's wicket. He'll have to go back to the pavilion unsatisfied. He'll be disappointed he could not contribute more to the total.
Well, I think the last 2 wickets, both the runouts in the similar fashion, similar deliveries. The last one was also Yorker. The batter doesn't know where the ball is. The non-striker came without listening his call and got run out. And now again, it happens again. And wicket number 6 for Rangers, back into the pavilion.
Sanju Sajeev comes to the crease. He'll be at the non-strikers end, courtesy that run out by Ravi Karunaratne. And a huge heave by Nadeem Khan, sailing over the ropes. That's the second maximum for Nadeem Khan in this handy innings that he's playing. What a brilliant effort here. Made sure he got down to the pitch of the ball and lofts it over cover.
The ball was away from him. Outside the off stump. He came down the wicket and hammered it toward the long off and extra, between long off and extra cover boundary for the maximum. 91. This time he once again played it out, got an outrage, and it's going to be 4 runs. So runs are coming for Rangers now. 2 balls, 10 runs, and both from Nadeem Khan.
Well, fortune favors the brave. Nadeem Khan is on an onslaught. He's looking to score quickly. He's looking to score freely. Runs in any form right now for the Ruwi Rangers are more than welcome. This effort here has led them on to 95 for the loss of 6 wickets. Once again, another lofted shot towards the cover. This time there is a fielder out there for protection. This over of Ravindra Karunaratne is turning out to be quite expensive. His overall figures are turning out to be pretty expensive. 96 already on board with another 7 deliveries to go. Nadeem Khan, the young lad, making sure his outing right now in this Oman D10 powered by Fancode is being counted. Sanju Sajeev drills that ball down to long on. Just a single to end the over. As the Ruwi Rangers, 9 overs up, 97 for the loss of 6 wickets.
Only helmet, only helmet. Batsman, fast, batsman.
Move forward, forward. Little. Powering.
Nadeem is doing good job for his team as the last over is in progress.
Left arm around.
And Rangers would like to get maximum out of it. And the way Nadeem is playing, they hope that they might get around 110-15 runs at the end of 10th over. Beautifully played, lovely played onto the square leg, but it was very high, couldn't cross the back fence. Nicely taken by the fielder at deep square leg.
Well, Kasun Ekanaike adds another one to his kitty. He's had a very economical first over, just the 4 runs, and now when he's been brought back into the spell, he picks up another wicket. Have a look at that bold fold, made sure he was on target. The batter wanted to maximize that, flicked it off his pads, but then unfortunately Sanju Sajeev will make his way back to the pavilion. So 97 for the loss of 7 wickets. The Ruwi Rangers. It's the last over of this innings. And I dare say this can be a tricky total. Anything above 100 or anything above the 10 run and over mark will be quite a task for the Darsait Titans to get to.
Yes, anything plus 100, definitely it will be a good total to defend. With of course the bulk of their fast bowlers not in the team. This time down the leg side, once again heaved it once again toward the square leg boundary, and similar situation, catch by the square leg fielder. So 2 wickets in 2 balls by Qasim. It's now 8 down for 97.
Once again, have a look at that. Kasun Ekanaike, this time missing the mark, was a full toss type of delivery. but the batter could not manage to make full use of that. Straight into the hands of the fielder, Lucky Karunaratne, as the new man, Abdul Khalik Khan, goes without scoring or not.
Left arm round.
Interesting passage of play as Kasun Ekanaike finds himself on a hat-trick. The field is unchanged. He's coming around the wicket to the batter. On the money, but negotiated safely. So no hat-trick here for Kasun Ekanaike, but what a brilliant spell he has bowled. Almost 8 or 9 balls into his bowling innings, and he's just given 4 runs. And he's got a couple of scalps. Have a look at that. That's the first one, and then the second one. Both in similar fashion. Both caught by the same fielder out there in the deep. So safe hands for Ravi Karunaratne. It's been a workhorse, Kasun Ekanaike, for the Darsait Titans, even in the domestic league as well as the D20. And now in the D10, the first match.
At one stage, things looked at once again Nadeem Khan, nicely bowled by Qasim once again. And here is the time where the bowlers has to show their class. Yes, Qasim is doing that right at the moment in the last stages of the game. Got 2 wickets in the same over, not given a single run now. Once we are expecting that, the runs will be over 110-20. This is what the beauty of this game of cricket. It changes within couple of deliveries.
Well, absolutely. Hats off to the bowling effort here by the Darsait Titans. Once again, drilled it down. The fielder at cover tries to get some bit of his fingers onto it. Unfortunately, he's unable to do so. So Nadeem Khan trots along for another boundary. 4 runs added to the total. Have a look at that. It was a full delivery. Definitely the fielder at cover could try to get some bit of his palms, of his hands onto the ball, but you can't complain. Ravi Karunaratne has already taken 2 good catches, safe catches.
Well, finally, Rangers got the mark of over 100, 102 now. This time we once again played it out towards the deep, long on, and got a single, and that is the end of over number 10. 104 for 8, Ruwi Rangers batting first. Toss won by Darsait Titans, so they asked them to bat first.
Yeah, they'll be happy with this effort, Ruwi Rangers. 104 for 8. As I mentioned earlier, anything above 10 and over is definitely a defendable total. Getting 10 runs and over, especially in a chase, can build up pressure, undue pressure on the batters from ball number 1. Makes it easier for the bowlers to defend, but at the same time, the bowlers need to be up to their mark. Have a look at the highlights. Khalid Kale and Naseem Khushi provided fireworks early on in the innings, especially Khalid Kale, who looked in sublime touch. Look at those towering sixes by Naseem Khushi. Most probably on the onside, on the offside as well. But then Khalid Kale perished straight into the hands of the Ajay Lal Chetta. And then all of a sudden there were a flurry of wickets all over the place. And the Ruwi Rangers found the going tough. Then there were some lusty blows all across, especially by the young squad for the Ruwi Rangers. But then some excellent catching out there in the deep made sure that those were kept in check as well. Zishan Maqsood was taken to the cleaners. He was expensive tonight. And then that brilliant effort out there in the deep at long off. Hassan making sure that no runs were stolen off his over. And then Ravi Karunaratne managed to inflict another run out. And then the last over by Kasun, where he managed to get 2 wickets in 2 consecutive deliveries, made sure that the Ruwi Rangers do not go to an excessively high total. That last boundary there on the penultimate delivery of the innings. And hence the verdict or the ask for the Ruwi Rangers is 121 for the loss of 4 wickets. We'll head back to a short break, and on the other side, the defense, or rather the chase. Hello and good evening to the Oman Cricket Academy This is the Oman D10 powered by Fancode, and we are live from the Al Amrat ground. And right now we are in match number 4, where the Ruwi Rangers and the Darsait Titans are locking horns. The Ruwi Rangers have set a stiff target of 105 runs in the allotted 10 overs for the Darsait Titans. Making their way out there in the center for the Darsait Titans is Captain Amir Kaleem and the very experienced Ajay Lal Chetta, the southpaw. Years of experience behind him. They'll be definitely looking to up the ante from ball number 1 to start scoring freely so that the pressure of the asking rate does not get to them. Joining me in the comm box is Mudassir. What do you make of this stiff target that the Ruwi Rangers have set them?
Good evening, Amin, and good evening to all of our viewers. It will be a good contest between these two sides. At one stage, it was looking like they'll go beyond 120, but in the middle overs, the Darsait Titans bowlers are pulling things in their favor. But a couple of overs in the fag end of the innings going in favor of Ruwi Rangers. Young side of Ruwi Rangers up against the experienced batting lineup of Darsait Titans. Ajay Lal Cheta will be on strike. Alongside him is Captain Amir Kaleem. It won't be an easy chase, but they can have that faith in themselves. These two and Zishan Maqsood will play a crucial role for the Darsait Titans.
They'll be up against the young craftiness of Super Sanju, known for his brilliant fielding effort, especially since I first saw him in the D20 tournament way back in October. So the Ruwi Rangers trying something different. Left arm orthodox straight away, first up. However, on strike are two southpaws, Ajay Lal Chetta and Amir Kaleem. Amir Kaleem is definitely one of the cleanest strikers of the ball I have seen. Play, says the umpire.
Oh!
Drifting down leg. So Sanju is bowling with a quicker pace, quicker through the air, trying to beat the batter with pace.
Hey!
Good tactics by Ruwi Rangers captain Naseem, keeping in mind two left-handers out there in the middle. Off-break bowler Sanju.
What was that?
Bowling that first over, nowhere near the ball. Quick single has been taken. And look at that effort coming from the young fielders. 3 fielders coming for that backup. An excellent work.
Yeah, well, they've taken a leaf out of
Jaldi.
the book of their coach. Definitely, the coach must have made sure that they do their backup skills or hone their backup skills. Have a look at that. Although it does seem they've had a bit of a misunderstanding there. It still looks pretty. Amir Kaleem once again gets a little bit of wood behind that ball. Make sure he guides that ball for 4 valuable runs. So good start here for the Darsait Titans all over.
An ordinary piece of bowling. The reason the captain Naseem has opted for Sanju, keeping in mind 2 left-handers and an off-break bowler, will keep it away from the left-hander, but instead of that he's coming in the radar of Amir Kaleem, and 4 runs has been conceded. Quick in the air, not working in favor of Sanju.
Mujib!
Much better this time. Tight call, but Amir Kaleem will make his way for a single. So much better line and length here from Sanju Sajeev. And that's what he needs to keep repeating for the remaining balls of this over, or the remaining deliveries of this over. He's bowling from the Oman tail end. Much better this time again. There is protection out there in the deep. He's trying to invite the left-hander to go for the drive, go for the lofted shot. And then due to the variation in pace, there is a chance where he might actually miss time and find himself in trouble. This time much short. This time much short. Brings an end to the over. Quite tidy.
Next time देखिएगा सर. Next time. Leg. Next time. Good, how are you? Bowler coming, left arm over. Sir, middle some देखिएगा center. Center.
So 8 runs have come from that first over by Sanju Sajeev, and the Darsait Titans have got off to a cautious start. Big slash, flashy stroke by Amir Kaleem will fetch him a boundary. So this is what I keep talking about, experience. The moment a bowler strays in his line and length, the experience comes into play. As Amir Kaleem will help himself for a crucial boundary on the first ball of the over straight away.
Experience versus inexperience bowling of Ruwi Rangers. Width offered and yet again cut hard. This time goes over extra cover. No chance for the fielder. So it's back-to-back boundaries for Amir Kaleem.
Yeah, this time around Mohammad Aliar just wanted to pull back the length a little bit. However, he could not cramp Amir Kaleem for room. Got an opportunity to free his arms and look at that stroke. You could barely see that bat go from right or from left to right. And Amir Kaleem is on his way. So 8 runs from the first 2 balls. Another couple of runs and Darsait Titans are meeting their asking rate. This time down the ground. Scamper along for a single. Sensible player from Amir Kaleem will now allow Ajay Lal Chetta to guide Mohammad Aliar for another single or so. And that way Darsait Titans are well underway.
Chasing the target of 105. They started off really well, especially taking on this young fast bowler. Back-to-back boundaries, then a single. And it will be Ajay Lal Chetta on strike. There's a deep square leg and deep extra cover. 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Runs in the bowler. Ajay on strike. Back off length. Nowhere near the ball. Thick outside edge and straight into the hands of wicketkeeper Naseem. So strikes in his first over, though he has been a bit expensive, but got that big wicket of Ajay Lal Chetta.
Yeah, well, the urge to strike hard and strike big has got the better of Ajay Lal Chetta. Not needed at this time of the innings, especially when Amir Kaleem has already got you 2 crucial boundaries in the over. However, Ajay Lal Chetta has to make his way back to the pavilion. He's made just 1 as Mohammad Aliar strikes, and the Darsait Titans are 17 for the loss of 1 wicket. Lakpriya Ravindra Karunaratna comes to the crease, or he's as popularly known as Ravi. One down position, crucial for a 10-over game, crucial for any format as a matter of fact. Darsait Titans need him to go all guns blazing from ball number 1, but not in this over, because in this over, Amir Kaleem has done the needful. It's very important to stay calm, stay composed, try and build towards the target rather than move around like headless chickens. But Ruwi just plays and misses that one. Another delivery gone as dot, especially in a format which lasts just 10 overs. Dot balls are worth gold. This time skied it. The fielder are just going to be silent spectators as Ruwi connects that for a maximum. Good strike, clean strike, and at the end of 2 overs, the Darsait Titans are 23 for the loss of a wicket.
अरे सिंगल ना है यार तुम पता ए
83 for the loss of 1. 2 overs done. Sanju will continue from combox end. Amir Kaleem yet again drifting down the leg. Intentions are very clear, trying to use that angle of Sanju. Wanted to go over the fine leg. Starts with a wide. An inexperienced bowling attack of Ruwi Ranger in the absence of Bilal Khan, Kalimullah and Nadeem. Look at that shot. Onto the back foot. Cut hard. Excellent work coming from Karan Sonavale, saving couple of runs. This is sad news coming in, as we just came to know that Nadeem has lost his father and he is back in Pakistan couple of days ago. So our prayers are with Nadeem and his family, and hope to see him soon here. And in his absence, it's Naseem Khushi who is leading the side of Ruwi Rangers.
Vision and steals a single. Well, absolutely. Even at the toss, Captain Naseem Khushi did mention that they are without a lot of main players. Although we did see Kalimullah out there in the park stretching and warming up, but then the Captain Naseem Khushi made it clear that they were giving maximum chances to the youth, to the young squad, the bench strength of the team. D10, an exciting format. Cheeky by Ruwi. Probably got some bit of bat onto it. Umpire not interested.
Yet again, the batters are trying to use that pace of Sanju. Good decision by the on-field umpire. Spinner doing a good job, though he has gone for few runs in his first over. Was there to be hit. Diving effort coming from that fielder. couple of runs added to the total.
Well, the angle right now Sanju is achieving is pretty decent for a right-handed batter, because there's very little amount of turn available, no purchase available off the deck. However, the ball just skids on and comes to the bat. This time he's drilled it down, and out of nowhere Ravi Karunaratne has manufactured a good, well-deserved boundary. What a shot that was. You can see his teammates in the dugout trying to figure out how the shot has come out from the blade of Ravi Karunaratne. Useful runs, and once again Darsait Titans find themselves above the asking rate. And now this is reinforced with another single. So at the end of 3 overs, the Darsait Titans are 34 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Please avoid. जल्दी करो जल्दी
Good, Ravi. Lots of this one, see? Lots of this one.
Bowler change coming right more deep.
Good, Ravi, bye.
जल्दी करो यार जल्दी करो
Is done, and Darsait Titans are upping the ante. Full toss delivery. He was beaten all ends up. He was gone for all money. Pretty ordinary effort out there in the field by the Ruwi Rangers, as Ravi Karunaratne manages to steal 2 runs in all the madness out there in the middle. Khalid Kale, the culprit on this occasion.
Quick single has been taken. In fact, a couple of runs added to the total. Ravi looking good out there in the middle. Change of pace, nicely done. Big test for all these young fast bowlers as well as the spinners of Ruwi Rangers. The batters posted a good total on board. But in reply, looking good. Darsait Titans, though they have lost Ajay Lal Cheta. The good news, Amir Kaleem still out there in the middle, but the bulk of the runs coming from the blade of Ravi Karunaratne.
Skiddy customer, but what a clean strike that is from Ravi Karunaratne. Straight down the ground, over the heads, over all heads. And watch out there, you'll have some ball fetching to do.
Yet again, very strong wrist of Ravi Karunaratne coming into play. It was a bit fuller, Yorker delivery. Waited and dispatched over, long off. So far, a couple of maximums and boundary in his short stay. Looking dangerous out there in the middle. Ravi Karunaratne forcing Naseem Khushi to make few changes in the field. And now he has got a square leg inside 30-yard circle, pushing short third man back on the rope. Excellent delivery into the block hole. Nicely managed by Ravi.
Yeah, good follow up there by Aflal. They're trying their best to stem the flow of runs. However, Ravi Karunaratne seems to be in the mix of things here. Seems to be in good touch, good nick, and in an unforgiving mood. Good contest here. The Darsait Titans, so far so good. Will be interesting to see how Amir Kaleem approaches this over. What a unfold, what an event has unfolded out there. Amir Kaleem nicks it back to the keeper and immediately looks back to see if Naseem Khushi has got that clean. The umpires will definitely have a word to see if there is an opportunity to verify that. But the soft signal is that Amir Kaleem has lost his wicket to Aflal.
A thick outside edge. It was travelling quickly towards the wrong side of Naseem. Look at that dive. A fumble, and I think it has gone down. The first view, it looks like he has dropped that catch. And the experienced Amir Kaleem, look at that. He's having a close look at the wicketkeeper.
Yeah, absolutely. So Naseem Khushi gathered the ball, but then could not manage to control it, could not manage to safely pouch that. And you can see that the ball is not secure in his gloves. However, the third umpire shall make his verdict in a short while from now. The ball has been grounded from what it looks like on this particular replay. A lot of talk about what is considered a safe catch. The umpires keenly observing, the players anxious about what could be the result of that. The ball certainly did seem to have been grounded and not in full control of the keeper on this occasion.
Will he be lucky here? Amir Kaleem still waiting for that confirmation from the TV umpire. A good work done by the cameraman. A closer look. Now it just came out of his hands. And this is where I think the ball hitting the ground, but the decision still pending. His left hand glove is under the ball. That is what the TV umpire is checking for.
Yeah, it's a close one. Both sides of the parties will have their own opinions. But have a look at Amir Kaleem there. Immediately, as soon as he nicked that, immediately he turned back and he wanted to make sure that he's not out. And so does the third umpire also confirm that Amir Kaleem will live to see another delivery. So happy days for Darsait Titans. Going along well, courtesy Ravi Karunaratne. And it's very important for the experience and for the gamesmanship of Amir Kaleem also to be out there in the middle to make sure that they see Darsait Titans home on this occasion.
I'm not sure why he is furious at the batter. Not good sportsman spirit shown by Naseem Khushi, the captain. An easy chance has been let down by Naseem. Now he is showing his frustration on his counterpart, Amir Kaleem. The decision has been made. He will stay out there in the middle. An excellent camera work by our camera team, giving that clear view to the TV umpire, and the innings will continue. Still there is an argument going on between Amir Kaleem and Naseem Khushi. Now it is becoming interesting here.
Steals a single. Well, it's 11:45 here, out here in Muscat, in Al Amrat. And we have drama in the middle of the Oman Cricket Academy. 4 done. It's 44 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Oman D10 powered by Fancode, and thanks to our production team, TPT 360 LLC and ITW Prodigy Smart Leaf Production. It's a TPT 360 and ITW Prodigy production coming from Oman, and thanks to Oman Cricket Board, we are live from Al Emirat ground, Oman, for this exciting Oman D10 day 1, the 4th game. It's becoming quite interesting. In the previous over, Naseem Khushi dropping that catch of Amir Kaleem. And in comes Abhishek. It's Amir on strike.
Wide.
Starts off with a wide delivery.
Yeah, well, the spinners will definitely have to check their line and length. Too many extras. And then all of a sudden you can find Darsait Titans cruising along because these are free runs. They are already ahead of the asking rate. Aerial shot from Amir Kaleem and shall sail over the fence towards the Oman Cricket Academy building. And Amir Kaleem is making full use of that life he has received in the previous over. 6 runs here.
What a reply from Amir Kaleem, going down on one knee and connects well. High and handsome over that deep square leg fielder. And in the process, 50 comes up for Darsait Titans in no time, in just 4.2 overs. Looking good is the experienced left-hand batter Amir Kaleem.
And once again, he just played with soft hands, and the moment the ball left the bat, he was sure that he's going to run a single. And good response from the non-striker's end as well. So a 6 followed by rotation of strike. And now Ravi Karunaratne will have a go and will go up against the left arm. Orthodox, this time he cuts it. There'll be some chasing to do for Sanju. We'll make sure he gets a couple of runs, Ravi. So now you're 3 balls in the over and you've already conceded 9 runs or 10 runs. Makes for delightful scenes here in the Darsait Titans dugout.
A good partnership flourishing between these two. Lightning quick, Amir Kaleem pushing his partner to take that single. They have lost Ajay Lal Cheta. These two are doing a wonderful job. Excited is Zishan Maqsood.
Yeah, he's quite a character, isn't he, Zishan Maqsood? Always animated, always funny, jokes all around. Once again, played with soft hands, even though the field was up to Amir Kaleem. Steals a single.
Ravi 12 already.
Scores 56 with just 1 delivery remaining to complete the halfway stage. It'd be exciting to see if Ravi Karunaratne goes for a big shot. Big shot he does, straight down the ground. 4 runs here for Ravi Karunaratne. He's done the bulk of scoring here. He's been the main aggressor of runs, taking all the risks. And the Darsait Titans dugout is pretty happy at the moment. 5 down at the halfway stage. The Darsait Titans are 60 for the loss of 1 wicket. Change in the combox is Jamil and Shoaib.
राजा
Bowler change coming right arm round.
So it's going to be Karan. So Navle to bowl the 6th over. Slower in the air. There is protection at covers. It'll be a single. Good partnership this one. Amir Kaleem looks very determined and focused to chase this total down.
Yes, it is leading from the front, Amir Kaleem, Today he's batting very well. He was not done good in the D20 before, but today he's showing his class that he's a skipper as well as a fighter for his team. This time, once again, heaved it over the mid-wicket boundary. And it's another maximum.
Yeah, good hit. Very good hit. Down on one knee and playing it over mid-wicket. Gets the connection right. Ravi. And it's gone all the way for 6. Very well played. Good partnership. Darsait Titans on track. Goes big again. This is even higher. And even further. On to the Oman Cricket Academy building. Back-to-back 6s.
What a brilliant batter he is. He's really took the things very easy for the team. And now 2 successive maximum on 2 deliveries. Look at that one. Just picked it up beautifully with full faith of the bat over the long on boundary towards the Oman Cricket Academy building for 2 successive 6.
Beat the fielder. Oh, that's a great effort. Very well done. Diving to his left and stopping the ball. Saved a run. Could have been 2.
Rangers has to do something to stop this onslaught from these 2, Amir Kaleem and Ravi. So on to the back foot, straight to the sweeper by Amir Kaleem, giving him admirable support which he requires, taking one and giving him to go for the runs.
Sensible batting between the 2. Target of 105. 75 already scored.
15 already.
This is the 6th over. 4 more overs to go. 13 runs needed. Will be a dot ball. So 6 overs done. After 6, it's 75 for 1.
Okay. ये दो के अंदर कवर राइट हाथ में खालिद भाई ready batter ready.
From now onward, things looks quite easy for Darsait Titans. They are cruising well at the moment. I'm sure Rangers must be feeling the absence of star striker Bilal Khan and Mohammad Nadeem. Tried to steal single, couldn't get it, tried to scoop it over the fine leg, but couldn't make contact. Well, I think things are in the hands of Darsait Titans, so they could go for the singles and doubles, the odd boundaries, like Ravi is doing. Makes their task more easier.
A full toss, easy pickings. Ravi has launched that and it's gone for yet another 6. So they look in a hurry and they are looking good to chase this total down. Both these batters, Amir and Ravi, are enjoying their time out there in the middle.
Well, Ravi's onslaught continues with this brilliant maximum once again. It was a full toss and he nicely picked it up. Juicy one. Hammered it over the mid-wicket boundary for 6. So things looks quite good for the Darsait Titans, with Ruwi leading from the front with some great hitting. He's not leaving any loose delivery to hit a maximum so far. 82 is the total. 105 is the target. Coming closer to the target with only 9 wickets in hand.
This is sensible. This is so good. Just a treat to watch these two bat. Ruwi knows the value of his wicket. He knows that he's got runs, and more importantly, he wants to finish the game off. So he scored the runs, but he wants to stay there till the end and score the winning run. And that is what you need in your team. You need a player who can finish games off for you. Amir Kaleem has found an able partner in Ruwi. There you go again, just a single. So those 4 deliveries has brought them 8 runs already.
Very, very sensible cricket by these two. Especially the bulk of the runs being scored by Ruwi with some more maximums, about 4 to 5 maximums he hit so far. Bringing the target closer to Titans' grip. Nicely played out for the single.
And that brings up his 50.
And that is 50. What a fine way from Ruwi. All the players from the Darsait Titans stand up in their pavilion and giving him what his required help and the situation he's playing now. Controlled the innings right from the onslaught he came. And now he's got the first 50 of the day as well, Shoaib.
That's right. First 50 of this D10. Amir Kaleem has hit that in the air and will be taken. That's a very good catch. Brilliantly done. Diving to his left. Vignesh, I think, is the fielder who's been outstanding in the field. That is a brilliant take. And the first, in fact, the second wicket down. A little too late, but the partnership has been broken. I just wanted to check if the catch has been taken cleanly. Amir is still out there. From the first looks of it, I think he caught that nice, and yes, it's a very good catch. A low catch, but has gotten hold of it. Fingers underneath the ball. And a good catch taken. Well, the red light is on and Amir Kaleem will have to walk back.
It's a brilliant catch, just inches off the ground. But things to be a bit late as they're almost near to the target.
So the umpire signaled the power play over, which means it's going to be just 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle.
Change coming right arm over.
Catches the call. There's a fielder there, but will not reach the ball in time. Mujibur, the man. Ravi gets a single that brings the new man on strike, Zishan Maqsood.
Center.
The mercurial all-rounder from Oman, ranked number 3 in the international list of all-rounders. Very big achievement, Shoaib, as far as Zishan Maqsood is concerned. A brilliant all-rounder. And a brilliant captain as well. Leads the team from the front.
Yes, has a lot of experience playing for Oman for a number of years. Has represented Oman in the World Cup in 2016. Also the Asia Cup around the same time. Was a lot younger at that time. This is hit straight down the ground. That's a very good shot. That's a shot of a young cricketer, young at heart, and immensely talented Zishan hits that for 4 runs.
He has been in a very, very comfortable position at the moment now, but his innings in the desperate situation for Oman will always remember. Single-handedly winning so many matches in international level. Cool and calm. Solid. Confident.
Oh, it's a catch dropped, is it? It's a catch dropped. Naseem Khushi was a little lazy behind the stumps. That was a simple regulation catch. Got an edge. And yes, just wanted to celebrate a bit too early. And he's dropped that catch.
No problem.
Absolutely, you are right. Sometimes, you know, as a keeper, your gloves are just in front of the ball. Down the leg side, it's wide. And generally the ball popped up off your gloves. You have in front of your eyes rather than going back.
That's right. Nicely observed. And also, I think he just closed his gloves a bit early to hold the ball, and the ball just popped out. 91 on the board. Oh, goes big towards the onside. Is that a catch? No, there's no one there. It's going to go all the way for 4. No, 6. It's gone the distance. Aflal must be feeling that he's been let down. What could have been a wicket to his name is now 6 runs.
Effortless 6 from Zishan Maqsood. Just flicked off his toes and over the square leg boundary for the maximum. 97, only 5 runs rather. 8 runs away. This time uses his feet outside the off stump, cracks it past cover point for 4.
Again, just using his feet, wants to finish things off early. 101 on the board after 8 overs.
Cricket funny game, huh?
Only a hit away. And that's the end of Ravi after bringing his team into the victory target. Finally out of the deep long on.
Wicket at the wrong time. Ravija wanted to play that up and over the long on fielder, but Khalid Khail was waiting for him. And a very good innings comes to an end. 101 for 3.
अच्छा गिर गया रवि आमिर हाँ बॉलर भी नहीं है ना बॉलर T10 तो है ही बॉलिंग के मैंने कहा था 100 करोगे आराम से कर लें चल आजा ठीक है यहाँ
Right arm over, 5 to go.
Taking leg sir.
Covering.
Yes, new batter just put it down for a single, leaving the victory runs for Zishan Maqsood.
हाथ में मुझे
Hit a 6 and a boundary in the last over.
$102 on the board, just 3 more needed.
Wide.
Make that 2 now with a wide delivery from Abdul. Not enough runs on the board from Ruwi Rangers, and hence an easy chase for Darsait Titans. On the pad and flicked away beautifully, and that's the winning runs from the bat of Zishan Maqsood. They have chased this total down with a lot of ease, grace and comfort. Just 3 wickets down, and with an over and a half in their kitty, they have done well. Good bowling performance first up, and then following it up with some brilliant batting in the second innings.
Yeah, this is convincing victory for Darsait Titans. 7 wickets victory over Ruwi Rangers. And all credit goes to the Ravi, who batted brilliantly. And some excellent bowling from the Darsait Titans, containing Ruwi Rangers 105 at one stage. Things looks that they might cross 120 or somewhat, but they came back strongly and just managed Ruwi Rangers to get 105 runs.
So Darsait Titans winning their first game. Ruwi Rangers were not able to get points to their name in this game, but they are a very strong side and expect a strong comeback from them in the other games. But tonight it's going to be Darsait Titans leaving the ground as the happier side of the two. Amir Kaleem, Zishan Maqsood and the likes have done really well. 105 was the target, and they started off well, especially Amir Kaleem in that first innings was really good. In the power play overs, they made sure that they got those runs, the boundaries kept coming, and they put pressure on the batters, on the bowlers of Ruwi Rangers. Ravi was outstanding, exceptional with the bat, gave good company, and Amir Kaleem showed what he's made of. Absolute class. Ravija was good with the bat, kept getting those sixes, back-to-back sixes in that over of Karan Sunavle. It just set the tone for Darsait Titans in this run chase. Very comfortable, were in good control of the innings all throughout. The run rate was in check. They were well ahead of the run rate. While this was a brilliant catch, something that Ruwi Rangers will be proud of. Yignesh taking that catch and sending Amir Kaleem back. Zishan Maqsood came in, and he too was looking good, was in a hurry to finish things off. Ravi, trying to go big, was caught by Khalid Kail at long on, and this was the winning moment. A full toss on the pads, worked away towards the fine leg by Zishan Maqsood for 4 and sealing the victory for Darsait Titans. Let's look at the matches and the results for this game.
So match 1, Gubra Giants won by 10 wickets, and in match 2, Kurum Thunders won by 10 wickets. What an identical victory for both of them. In match 3, Amarat Royals won by 22 runs, and match number 4, Darsait Titans won by 7 wickets.
Well, tomorrow we've got another 4 matches lined up for you. It's going to be Gubra Giants taking on Kurum Thunders in the first game of the day. That starts at 4 p.m. local time. Kuwait Warriors will be taking on Azeba 11. Amarat Royals, they will be taking on Darsait Titans tomorrow. And Boshir Busters will be playing Ruwi Rangers in the last game of the evening. Time for us to dive into a break, and when we are back, we'll be bringing you the post-match presentation for this game.
One, two, one. And welcome to the post-match presentation of the last game of the day 1. It was an exciting game played between two good sides, Darsait Titans and Ruwi Rangers. Darsait Titans winning the toss and opting to bowl first. The bowlers going for plenty of runs. They have conceded 104 in their allotted 10 overs, but when the chase started, they were in control thanks to this man, Lakpia Ravindra Karunaratne, who batted brilliantly. And joining me in the presentation party to give away the player of the match memento is our match referee, Mr. K.R. Azad. And it was a one-man show with the bat for Darsait Titans. The player of the match goes to Ravindra for his brilliant all-round performance. With the bat, he scored 51 of just 22 balls with the help of 2 fours and 5 maximums. And in the bowling, 2 overs, gave away 26 runs and a wicket to his name. My request to Ravindra to come ahead and collect his memento. A good start to the tournament, especially for you with the ball as well as with the bat.
Yeah, I was very happy to end as winning because they are a strong side and T20 also they was dominating. So once we won the toss, we decided to bowl first because wicket was good. So and my team is a heavy batting pack. So we thought, okay, we can chase any total. So it's happy to win and happy to get into the form early stage.
And tell us about the partnership between you and Amir Kaleem and what happened between Amir Kaleem and Naseem Khushi.
No, once he dropped the catch, it was a 50-50 one. I can't say anything, but always arguments. When your blood is bit rush, always we have some arguments. But after the game, we all friends. So it's just a small thing. And when partnership, when we manage the bowlers. When the left arm coming, I said, okay, you have to take the risk. When the off spinner coming, I have to take the risk. So we have a good understanding. He's very experienced, so it makes very easy to build the partnership.
And good start. And what are the learnings from this game?
We have to improve our bowling a little bit, new bowling, and fielding also a little bit need to improve, but batting clicks. So we have more heavy batting to come. So we want to make the semi-finals first, and we go one at a time. So hopefully we get to the next match and one at a time, and let's see how we're going to go.
Well done, and all the best for your upcoming games.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
So that's all we do have from the post-match presentation. Hope you have enjoyed the live coverage of the day 1 of Oman D10 powered by Fancode. See you tomorrow evening, local time, 4 p.m. Till then, take care. Good night.